Chapter 2: The Mysterious Lake. The children continued their journey through the dense forest, following the glowing path of the Shimmerstones. The atmosphere was thoughtful as they discussed what they had learned from Laminia. Lucas broke the silence, saying,
"These dark shadows sound really frightening. But as long as we stick together and carry the Shimmerstones with us, we should be safe, right?"
Mia nodded in agreement and said,
"Yes, that's our protection. But we should also be attentive and take nature's warnings seriously, as Laminia mentioned."
The children exchanged ideas about what those warnings and signs could be. Tim suggested,
"Maybe nature is speaking to us through changes in the weather. We should pay attention to stormy winds and sudden temperature fluctuations."
Emma agreed and added,
"It could also be the animals trying to communicate with us. If the birds are unusually quiet or the squirrels seem nervous, that could be a warning."
Lucas suggested,
"Maybe we should also pay attention to the plants. If certain flowers bloom early or trees lose their leaves unusually soon, it could indicate environmental changes."
As they continued, a sparkling lake appeared in front of them. The water's surface shimmered in various colors, as if reflecting the Shimmerstones on the shore. The children decided to take a break. The boys went in search of edible fruits, while Emma sat by the shore and began sketching the enchanting scenery. Tim and Lucas soon found juicy berries and sweet fruits, collecting them in a basket. Lucas said,
"Here's something to snack on, guys."
Meanwhile, Mia examined the Shimmerstones on the shore.
"These stones are truly fascinating. I wonder if they have a connection to the secret of the lake."
Laura listened to the sounds of the forest and murmured to herself,
"The birds sing so differently here than at home. It's as if they want to tell us something."
The children enjoyed their break by the shore of the mysterious lake, aware of the magic surrounding them. However, the question about the dark shadows remained in the background. Suddenly, the lively sounds of the forest were interrupted by an unusual silence. Laura, the first to sense the change in atmosphere, stared intently at the calm water of the lake and then exclaimed excitedly,
"Do you hear that? The birds are no longer singing."
The other children looked at each other in confusion, and Tim asked,
"What do you mean, Laura? Is it so unusual for the birds to stop singing?"
Laura pointed to the center of the lake and said seriously,
"Look there. There's something. I believe that's a sign."
The group followed her pointing finger and noticed that the center of the lake became strangely restless. The water began to churn as if something underneath was moving. The tension in the air increased as everyone watched intently at the mysterious event. Suddenly, a creature emerged from the center of the lake. It was a water spirit, enveloped in shimmering blue and green. Its body consisted of clear, glossy water, interspersed with sparkling Shimmerstones. Large, radiant eyes looked curiously at the children. The creature had friendly features and seemed surrounded by a gentle aura. Its upper body was humanoid, but its arms ended in transparent fins. On its head, it wore a crown of shimmering water plants. Surprised by the appearance of the water creature, the children stood motionless. The creature smiled and spoke with a melodic voice.
"Welcome, children of the Land of Shimmerstones. I am Aquia, the guardian of the lake. You have come to learn the secrets of this world, haven't you?"
Impressed, the children nodded, and Aquia continued.
"I heard of your presence and wanted to greet you personally. The Land of Shimmerstones holds many surprises, and I am here to guide and protect you. Follow me, and I will tell you more about the magic of this land."
With a touch of eagerness, Aquia moved towards the children, ready to lead them deeper into the secrets of the Land of Shimmerstones. Fascinated by Aquia and curious about the unknown underwater world, the children eagerly agreed to follow her. Aquia smiled and handed each of them something strange that looked like shiny shells.
"These are magical breath pearls. They will allow you to breathe underwater. Keep them safe, for they will be useful to you in this world.
The children held the breath pearls carefully in their hands, feeling a gentle energy emanating from them. Then, with a sense of excitement in the air, Aquea turned around, gracefully entered the glittering lake, and called them to follow her. Without hesitation, the 5 friends dove into the water behind her. Immediately, they were surrounded by another world, a world they could not have imagined even in their wildest dreams. The Shimmerstones were present here too, creating a magical light that illuminated the seabed. Aquea, floating in front of the children, pointed to the fascinating underwater landscape. Corals in the brightest colors, exotic fish with shimmering scales, and mysterious caves illuminated by vibrant glow. The children could hardly believe their eyes and began to explore the magic of the underwater world. They swam among the corals, played with curious fish, and admired the enchanted caves. The breath pearls given to them by Aquea served their purpose, and they could effortlessly breathe underwater. Suddenly, they reached an impressive place in the heart of this underwater world. There, the Shimmerstones gathered for a breathtaking underwater light show. Aquea smiled and said,
Here, in the center of the sea, the energies of the Land of Shimmerstones come together. Let us together discover the history of this magical place.
The children listened attentively to Aquea's words as the Shimmerstones around them seemed to tell stories in a fascinating choreography. Together, they embarked on a journey into the depths of the sea, ready to further explore the secrets of the Land of Shimmerstones. Aquea floated majestically in the center of the sea, surrounded by the dancing Shimmerstones, and started to talk.
This lake is the heart of the Land of Shimmerstones. Long ago, when the world was created, magical energies united and formed this unique place. The Shimmerstones here are the source of life for this underwater world.
She pointed to a particularly large Shimmerstone that throned in the middle of the lake.
This stone is the Guardian Stone. It preserves the harmony and balance of this magical domain. But recently, the dark shadows that Luminia told you about began to threaten the land. We must restore the balance.
The children listened intently and gazed at the Guardian Stone. The Shimmerstones around them pulsated in more intense colors, as if reflecting the urgency of the situation. Aquea turned to the children and said, "You are the chosen ones who can restore this balance. The dark shadows have begun to weaken the magic of the Guardian Stone. Your task is to find 3 lost light pearls and bring them back to the Guardian Stone. Only then can we defeat the dark shadows and restore balance." They looked at each other determinedly. Tim exclaimed enthusiastically, "We are ready. Where do we find these light pearls?" Aquea smiled. The light pearls are hidden in the 3 magical regions of this underwater land. The first region is the Coral Maze in the west, the second is the Radiant Sand Garden in the east, and the third is the Shimmering Grotto Sea in the north. Each region has its own challenges. Be vigilant and strong together, and you will find the light pearls. The group nodded determinedly, ready for their first task. Aquea handed each of them a map with the marked regions and gave a final piece of advice: may the magic of the Shimmerstones accompany you on your journey. The future of the Land of Shimmerstones is in your hands. With new tasks ahead, the children prepared to explore the underwater world and find the light pearls. With breath pearls, Shimmerstones, and the blessing of Aquea, they embarked on their first challenge, determined to defeat the dark shadows and preserve the balance of the Land of Shimmerstones.